Hey guys, welcome back to Dexter Ranch. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Timbren's suspension system. Let's take a look real quick, just in case you've never seen these things. They're basically just these rubber glorified bump stops. Here's the mounting bracket. They go right where your factory bump stops go. They take the place of those, and they come with this disc, and this is just so you can have it contact the axle a little bit quicker if you want to. I'll probably be using these. So really easy. I won't bore you guys with the installation because it's literally the easiest thing, and there's a bunch of videos out there already if you want to watch a video on that. So the problem that I'm trying to correct is obviously the squat in this 1991 F250. Now I've got a dump trailer here that weighs about 5,500 pounds and a skid steer with a bucket that weighs about 7,500 pounds. So we're creeping up on 13,000 pounds. I don't know exactly what the tongue weight is, but it's definitely enough to squat this truck. The trailer is up right now, so there's no weight on the truck right now. So what we're going to do is take a dimension from the ground up to the bottom of the fender with it without the load on it, and then we're going to let the trailer down, do the same thing. I'm going to run in the shop, install those Timbrens, and we're going to come out and try the same thing again. That way you guys can see if it corrects the squat on this older truck. Now in my opinion, I had two options. I didn't want to go with airbags. The other option that I looked at was the RAS, the road active suspension. You can YouTube that. There's a bunch of videos out there. I watched a bunch of those videos, and from what I can tell, that system raises the back of your truck about 1.5 inches after you install it. Therefore, when you put the load on it, it's about 1.5 inches higher than it was. It's higher with no weight on it, and it's higher with weight on it. So to me, that just seems really gimmicky. Maybe you feel different. If you do, comment below and let me know why you think it's a better option if that's what you think. But for me, I didn't want my truck setting higher when I didn't have any weight on it. So that's the reason I decided to give the Timbrens a shot. So let me go grab my tape measure and we'll get started. All right, guys, dimension before we install the Timbrens. Go. I'm going to call that 37.5 inches from the ground to the high point of the fender arch. Now let's let the weight down. All right, as you can see, we got the weight off of the trailer. Before the Timbrens are installed and after the weight has been put on the truck, we are at 35 3/4. So we started out at 37.5 and we squatted down to 35 3/4. 1 3/4 inches of squat pre-Timbrens. Not the worst situation in the world, but it's definitely more than you would want it squatting. So let's hope for the best. I'm going to go install these things and we'll see where we end up. All right, real quick here before we see what our results are. This is what the factory bump stops look like on this truck. So not much to that. I'll climb under there here in just a second. You'll see that the truck would have to travel, I don't know, close to 6 inches before it would ever touch these. But show you the install real quick here for anybody that's never seen these installed, so just so you can see how easy it is. So there it is. One bolt right in the middle that was holding that factory bump stop, and obviously you can see that the idea is that it's going to hit the axle and stop it from squatting. How much? We're going to go find out right now. Now this will be the exact same 37.5, obviously because they don't change the truck, so that's before the weight. All right, moment of truth. Let's double check here, make sure we're loose. So we know that all the weight is sitting on the truck. Take a side view real quick. I think we might have definitely helped it. That truck looks... Mic fell off. That truck looks about level to me. I don't know what you guys think. Definitely didn't look level before, but let's set up the camera and we'll take this final dimension. After the Timbren's installed with all the weight of the trailer, we had 35 3/4 before. Right now we're sitting at 36.5. So that means that we went from 1 3/4 inch squat to 1 inch of squat, which doesn't sound like a lot, right? I mean, 3/4 inch, not that big of a deal, but here's a side by side real quick of what the truck looked like before and what it looks like now. So I'm actually really happy with that. Let me know what you think in the comments. Obviously these are truck specific. I'll leave a link to the ones that I bought. If you have a OBS Ford, they'll all be the same. So what is that, 87 to 97? Other than that, just go to Timbren's website, look for the distributors, e-trailer. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Hope it was helpful. If it was, or if you just enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, and if you haven't yet, consider subscribing to Dexter Ranch, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.